the link. Aaron Donald returns to his home state where his quarterback, Jared Goff, faces his fellow 2016 draft pick for the second time. Jared's got to be feeling better than Carson Wentz these days, though. Carson was sacked 8 times last week and posted the lowest total QBR in the league. The Eagles know that last week's effort won't be enough.
You know, I think you obviously learned from, the previous game that definitely wasn't our best, as you guys have so eloquently written about.
Kind of a tale of two halves, really. I got to be better. We didn't make the plays we needed to make, and I got to be better. It starts with me. I got to protect the ball, lead these guys better, and all in that.
We know we got to play better. We got to coach better, and that's what we're going to focus on this week.
No shock here, our Sal Palantonio is live in Philadelphia. Sal, I'm kind of afraid to ask, but was Doug Peterson in the mood for a text this week after the loss in week 1? What can you tell us?
Hey, SP, it's the home opener. Doug Peterson's always in a mood for a text, and I did text Doug Peterson this morning, and I asked him after that disastrous performance last week in Washington, what was your last-minute advice to Carson Wentz? And he told me in a text back, he said, I told Carson Wentz and the team to play for one another, create some energy because there won't be any fans in the stadium, read, react, trust your eyes, and take care of the football. And Randy and Rex, you want one of these cardboard cutouts? All you gotta do is make a donation to Eagles Autism Foundation, and you'll get one of these.
Wow, that's a sight right there, okay? That is look at that smile.
Oh, that's great. Attaboy, Sal.
I'm just going to leave that one alone. Look, Matt, when you talk about the Eagles, I mean, week 1 was just rough across the board in a variety of ways. This is a team that's dealt with a lot of injuries. At the end of the day, keep Carson Wentz upright. Guy's running for his life half the game. What do you think they can change today in this game against the Raiders?
Well, they get their running back back. My hope would be that they run the ball more. I mean, pass protection was the big issue last week. 8 sacks. And here's the thing, you're Carson Wentz. Sacks are one thing, but sack fumbles are killers. A fumble is just like an interception. Some quarterbacks don't think of them that way. They think, oh, interceptions are mine and fumbles just kind of happen. That's on pass pro. You got to protect the ball at all costs. And one way to protect the ball, if you're Doug Peterson, is call the running game. You're looking at a guy named Aaron Donald this week. Yes. The Eagles were really, really poor at blocking inside in pass pro last week. And so it's going to be even worse with Aaron Donald. So my answer, Rex, this is the 3rd time I'll say it today. Can't get a sack on a running play. Can't give up a sack on a running play. Eagles got to run the football.
Very nice of you to say it was really poor of them interior offensive line.
Because trying to be kind.
That's a compliment. And you are a kind person. I love you, buddy. Yes, but it was bad. It was bad. Okay, and you're going up against now Aaron Donald, and he's watching that film licking his chops because you see this simple, you call it read Tom coach right here, and you see the penetration right there of the interior of the Washington football team D-line. That's Allen right there. This is not Aaron Donald. You see a simple slap, move, rip right there. You get by, there's pressure, and all of a sudden you got a strip sack. It's fast pressure up the middle. Well, people, the best in the business is coming into town now. And you take a good offensive line here in the Dallas Cowboys with good players. Aaron Donald plays with them. Excuse me, get out my way. Let me get up here and get to your quarterback. This is mine. I'm licking my chops if I'm Aaron Donald right here because I don't just hit people. I destroy them. Everything that I touch. Get out my way because here I come. Carson Wentz. That's it. Run the football over and over again because the minute they drop back pass, he will be there. I guarantee it. I mean, it's just a problem that Wentz is having with not only, I mean, he's a guy I believe that can be a good complementary piece, okay? Unless the offensive line's great, the receivers are great, the running backs are great, he cannot perform by himself with those, like that small handful of quarterbacks that we consider MVP quality. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's Eli Manning-esque. Okay, if he doesn't have everything else, he can't succeed. So that's what I see him as. But if you can't give him all those pieces, he's just not going to have success.
Yeah, the thing I was really disappointed in that game by Carson Wentz, because I think he's a big-time quarterback, but he played like a young quarterback. And what I mean by that is young quarterbacks have a tendency, when they lose confidence, is to look at the pass rush and then try to pick up the target downfield. That's where you saw 2 late interceptions in that game against quarter coverage. Easy as heck. It's not like they disguised it. And then, but that's where most of the time, Matt, you know it way better than I do, but you got to feel the pressure and still keep your focus down the field. I see just the opposite at times when he loses confidence. They were up 17-0. No way you're going to lose this game. But he lost confidence in his protection, and he started. The first thing he did was drop his head and look at that protection. So today, I think, by the way, the Eagles can rush the passer also. And I think whoever does it the best will win this game.
You heard Coach Peterson talk about find a way to play for one another. And that's rightfully so. But when I look at last week's performance, Rex, like you said, you were up 17-0. And I know it's early, but the Philadelphia Eagles needed to find a way last week to battle through adversity. Going against the LA Rams today, there's going to be times where they're going to have to battle some adversity. There's going to be plays where Jalen Ramsey might make a play, Aaron Donald might make a play. The Philadelphia Eagles cannot continue to just read old press clippings and think they're the Philadelphia Eagles of old. They have to understand that teams are coming for them. There is a target on their head just for the success that they had a couple of years ago. So for me today, looking at this Philadelphia Eagles team, it's still fresh in their head that they gave up 8 sacks, like you said, Brew. Aaron Donald knows that. But being able to play for one another, they're going to have to battle through adversity. There's going to be some times that the Rams are going to see it. They need to overcome it and see if they can make some plays.
Yeah, this is a team that's not familiar with starting 0-2. They haven't done that since 2015, but they do get a little bit of help back with their running back, Miles Sanders, expected to be back today, and their right tackle, Lane Johnson. So hopefully there's a little bit of a comfort security blanket there for Carson Wentz. Down south, let's go down to Dallas because they've got a big game against the Falcons today. Zeke Elliott getting warmed up however he can. Look, there's going to be some fans at this game today.
Some bungee cords.
You've done that before. They've got 25% capacity, and look what they're watching outside the stadium.
Wow.
Good choice, Dallas. We appreciate it. Got the tents going, the hats going. Rex, you would fit in right there. I think that would be a good time.
They love me in Dallas.